Have you ever felt like people do not stay as long as they used to? Like they come for a short visit and then leave quickly? Or the phone rings less than before and you are not sure why? Sometimes the reason is not something big. It is something small, something quiet, something we do without even noticing. And the hardest part is this: no one tells us, they just slowly step back. Today, I want to talk with you in a calm and honest way. This is not about blame. It is about awareness. Because the truth is, we all carry habits shaped by life. Some of them bring people closer, others quietly create distance. And when we begin to notice them, even gently, something powerful happens. We start to reconnect. We start to feel warmth again. Let us walk through this together. Habit number 1, talking too much about health problems. There is nothing wrong with sharing how you feel. Pain is real. Doctor visits are real. Your struggles matter. But when every conversation becomes centered around illness, something changes in the air. People begin to feel helpless. They do not know what to say. A short visit turns into a long, heavy moment. Over time, they may start to avoid the conversation, not because they do not care, but because they do not know how to carry that weight. I once knew a man who would speak only about his pain every time his grandson visited. The boy slowly stopped coming, not out of disrespect, but because he did not know how to respond anymore. A gentle shift can make a big difference. Share how you feel, but keep space for life too. Ask about them. Laugh a little. Let the conversation breathe. Habit number 2, being too negative or cynical. Life teaches hard lessons. It is natural to become cautious. But when every good moment is met with doubt, it can dim the light around you. Someone shares happy news, and the response becomes a warning. Someone feels excited, and the reply brings fear. Over time, people begin to protect their joy. They stop sharing good things with you. Not because they do not love you, but because they want to keep that feeling alive. I once heard a woman say she stopped telling her father about her dreams because he always found something wrong with them. That distance did not happen overnight. It grew slowly. A small change can help. When someone shares joy, pause. Let them have their moment. You can still be wise, but let your words carry warmth. Habit number 3, giving advice when no one asked. You have lived a full life. Your experience is valuable. But advice, even when correct, can feel heavy when it is not invited. It can sound like judgment. It can make someone feel small. I remember a young man who stopped calling his uncle because every conversation turned into instructions about how to live his life. He did not feel heard. He felt corrected. Listening can be more powerful than speaking. Sometimes people do not need answers. They need space. A simple question can change everything. You can ask, "Do you want my thoughts, or do you just want me to listen?" That small respect opens the door for real connection. If you stay with me, then write "continue" below. Habit number 4, interrupting with your own stories. Sharing stories is beautiful. It keeps memories alive. But when every story becomes about you, others begin to feel invisible. They start to think their voice does not matter. A granddaughter once tried to share her school story, but her grandmother quickly turned it into her own past. The girl became quiet. Not because she did not care, but because she felt unheard. The next time someone shares something, pause. Let their story finish. Ask a question. Show interest. Then, if it feels right, you can share your own. Make it a bridge, not a replacement. Habit number 5, refusing to try new things like technology. The world has changed fast. It can feel confusing, but when we refuse to try, it creates distance. Younger people live through technology. It is how they connect. When you push it away completely, it feels like you are pushing them away too. I once saw a grandfather miss video calls with his family because he kept saying it was not for him. Over time, they stopped asking. But when he finally said, "Show me slowly," everything changed. He did not become an expert, but he became present. That effort meant everything. Habit number 6, refusing to listen or change opinions. Life gives us strong beliefs, but when we stop listening, people feel shut out. They feel like their voice does not matter. Conversations become one-sided, and slowly they stop sharing. I remember someone saying, "There is no point talking, he never listens." That sentence carries a quiet sadness. You do not have to agree with everything, but you can listen. You can say, "Help me understand." That simple openness builds respect. Habit number 7, overstepping boundaries. What felt normal years ago may feel different today. Comments about appearance, lifestyle, or personal choices can feel uncomfortable now. Even if the intention is good, the impact can be different. A small joke or comment can create distance. The safest approach is simple. Pause, notice, respect space. When people feel safe, they come closer. Habit number 8, acting entitled because of age. Age deserves respect, but respect grows best when it is mutual. When we expect special treatment, it can create pressure. People begin to feel obligated instead of connected. I once heard someone say, "Visiting feels like a duty, not a joy." That is a painful shift, but it can be changed. Replace expectation with appreciation. A simple thank you can open hearts again. Habit number 9, ignoring personal hygiene. This is a sensitive one. As we grow older, simple tasks can feel harder, but small efforts matter. Clean clothes, fresh breath, grooming. These things affect how people feel around us. They may not say anything, but they notice. And sometimes they quietly step back. Taking care of yourself is not about appearance. It is about dignity. It shows that you value yourself and the people around you. Habit number 10, guilt-tripping loved ones. Feeling lonely is real. Missing someone is real, but when that feeling turns into guilt, it creates pressure. Words like "you," "never call," or "I guess I do not matter" can feel heavy. They may bring a short response, but they do not build closeness. I once knew a woman who stopped calling her mother because every call ended with guilt. She loved her deeply, but the calls became painful. A softer way can change everything. You can say, "I miss you. It is always good to hear your voice." That warmth invites connection. Now, as we come to the end, take a quiet moment. Not to judge yourself, but to reflect. We all carry habits. Some help us, some hold us back. But it is never too late to shift, never too late to soften, never too late to become someone people feel safe around again. You are still growing, you are still learning, and your presence still matters more than you know. If this message touched your heart, share your thoughts in the comments. Write "Stay connected" and tell us where you are watching from. And if you found comfort in these words, follow Elderly Roots for more calm and caring guidance to help you live with peace, dignity, and meaningful connection every day.